Welcome in everyone to a new week of WTA. I'm a little bit sick right now, so this morning's been a little bit of a rush, but welcome in everyone. I didn't even fix Drahuska's name. Nice. There we are. Okay. Gonna quickly set up the shared chat and then we'll be bringing the editors in. We'll have Drahuska vs PaPaSmAcK in a distance matchup for this one, so should be good. Haven't had too many distance matches since the rule change, so we'll need to see how it goes. Okay, I see Drummers here, Semath, PaPaSmAcK, Drahuska, Tina, great guess, welcome in. Okay. That should be good. We've got Drahuska in the stream together. I'll drag them both in though. Welcome in Drahuska, welcome in PaPaSmAcK.
Hello.
Getting you in here real quick just to get a seed generated, and then I'll run the interview. So could get a number from both of you.
Ladies first.
3.
3 and
8.
3 and an 8. All right. With the seed generator up, we got it on the first try. Literally, like I clicked the button and then I'm like, wait, I didn't show it, but we got it. Do you want to join the stream together for a shared chat? PaPaSmAcK?
I actually don't have Chrome set up on right now on the computer.
So you won't be able to?
I run Safari. I don't. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I'm logged in on Safari here. Yes, Chrome and the other ones I use way too much. It should be.
There you're in.
Share chat is active. All right.
Yep. Because it's shared chat, I can then post in one chat and get them in all. So the seed will be 8419243.
841. Okay. 9243. 841 9243.
Alrighty. How are you going, PaPaSmAcK? Because obviously I think this is your first WTA match, considering I had to recollect your name.
Yes, this is my first WTA match. We haven't done MLT in a while. Our last actual competition match was against Curie in Bretzel's TiltersUnite or whatever it was, I believe. He had a little.
Oh yeah, the Bretzel Tilt Cup.
Yeah, the Tilt Cup is what it was. So I went up against Curie in that one, lost first round, but I held my own against Curie, so hopefully I can at least give Drahuska a good fight. So
yeah, definitely a tough first matchup to get right there with Curie. Don't think anyone would be particularly confident in that one. But yeah, good to have you. Good to have someone new.
Oh, we're doing Sims.
Up to you. We can do viewers or Sims. I was sort of gonna be leaving that as a question a little bit.
What do you want to do, Drahuska?
I mean, more. I think Sims are better, but I mean, if you want viewers, we can.
I mean, we can do sim tilts. I'm set up for sim tilts, so let me go back and do this again real quick.
So then I guess the next question is, what sort of marble count do you guys want to have for it? Obviously, you don't have to have the same count, but it's up to you if you want to pick it the same or not.
I'm running 20, so.
Yeah, 20 is good, I think.
Yeah, then obviously you're both running offline mode, so that's good to see. Just avoids any shenanigans with the servers. Just gonna make sure that you know the rules, PaPaSmAcK.
Yeah, I kind of understand it. I got a little briefing from Jack yesterday. So basically, the way I'm understanding distance is percentages, not a factor. It's pretty much just speed and as far as you can go. I'm not sure how long we have time wise. I think it's 30 minutes and then 15 minutes to overtime.
Yeah, basically. So it's 30 minutes to beat levels, and then once the 30 minutes is up, we'll set that level that's the highest level beaten to be a target level for both of you. And then you get 15 minutes extra time to try and beat that level with wherever you are, because you might scuff. So there's a bit of extra time to like try and catch back up. The important thing is that the tie break on who wins the match is whoever beats that level faster.
Okay, so if we both make it to say 27 in that first 30 minutes, then our goal is to make it to 37 or to 27 again, or
No, so if you're on 27 at the time finishes, then you just finish 27 and then that'll be it. But the thing is that, like, let's say you're both playing and then one of you scuffs like 20. And then the opponent gets to 27. You might be able to get back to 27 after the scuff with those extra 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And then
So I've
whoever
only got
wins
15
is
minutes.
whoever has a lower in-game time on that 27 completion.
Okay. So that I kind of sort of understand it.
So obviously getting
I
more
trust you,
levels
dude.
is always good, but there's a little bit of pressure to try and keep some speed up. So it means there's a bit more chance that the person that's ahead might want to be pushing a bit more, because if they slow down too much, the person that's behind could catch back up.
Well, you know me, I'm pretty fast, so I should be able to hold my own.
We've only had, I think, 2 matches, maybe 3. I think 3 end without someone scuffing. So the only matches that haven't ended with a scuff have all included Clottrip, I think it was. Or was there one other one, Drahuska?
Pop, yeah.
I think it
Pop
was.
was in all
I think there was
3,
2 Clot
I
versus
think.
Jack matches and 1 Clot versus Drahuska
And
matchup.
yeah.
It'll be fun. Gonna be interesting.
But yeah. And then the last question, I guess I should do the interview with Drahuska first, but the last one is whether you want to stay in here or get moved out of the voice chat once the match starts, PaPaSmAcK.
You can move me down to the regular chat and then move me back up when it's over, because I can't have people in my head.
Yeah, that's all good. I'll move you into the waiting room then. See, how are you going, Drahuska?
Oh, okay, but today was a little bit weird as we had a death in the family in the morning, so yeah.
Fair enough. Obviously you're the bit more experienced one in the competition format. Have you been tilting much recently? Because obviously you had the last match, and have you tilted at all between then?
Nope, just matches.
Fair enough. What we'd expect from you. I'll hope that you tried the
What
weekly
makes me
seed, but
feel-
I guess I didn't try it either, so I can't really complain. I'll hopefully be posting a
Yeah.
new weekly seed and scheduling today as well after the matches. Just unfortunately being a bit sick of the past couple days, so mostly recovering, and then yesterday I just forgot. With us having the election in Australia, that was sort of more on my attention than posting the scheduling for WTA, unfortunately.
Man.
But yeah.
Good. Very nice.
I think we're good. Obviously, you prefer to stay in here and be muted, right?
Yes.
I don't think there's much else. The C's look the same. We got 20 mile count from both sides. I guess we won't delay it too much further. I just need to set up the timer, and then I think we'll be ready to go. Unless someone has something to yell at me that I've done wrong.
Not that I can think of. Other than putting me up against Drahuska, but
Yeah, I would have probably given you an LT matchup first if LT had signed up, but unfortunately, he missed this
you
week.
could have gave me Jack.
You prefer Jack over Drahuska?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
I'll take Jack next week.
Yeah. I guess Jack technically did lose to Drahuska last week, but
That is true.
Jack, I think, is probably the best competitor because he's beaten. Is it 1-1 with him and Clottrip? Because I think they had a tie in their one match and then he won the second. But yeah. I'm much easier.
Dude's man. Thunder said do is much easier.
Yeah, considering I can't play right now because I haven't set up myself to play a second instance of the game. I have a level 48 open. Level 47 open. Probably not.
Right, Samath?
Jack is up for it. Just sub Drahuska right now. That's a bit mean, but we'll go with this one for today. Maybe we'll do it next week. See how PaPaSmACK's feeling. We can do a different format for you. But yeah,
That'll work.
are you ready, Drahuska?
Yes.
PaPaSmACK, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll go on tilt. 3, 2. Wait. I just realized, just before we started, do you have a full screen scene, PaPaSmACK?
Not set up.
Okay.
I mean, I can make. Let me make one real quick. I mean, it'll take me just a second. Hold
Yeah,
on.
because I just realized, like, on the VOD, I want to have the like in-game timer showing, so I can grab it just off the WTA VOD side.
It won't take but a second.
I was just like, hang on a minute, I'm missing something else. Like, that's what I'm missing. Sorry about that. We've had previous matchups where I've only realized it like 5 minutes into the match, and I'm like, oh, right. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Just makes the my side look a bit cleaner.
Hi. I'll leave my keyboard cam off for you.
Okay, thank you. And now I think we're actually ready. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. But that actually makes it too to where none of my alerts are going to sound off anyway, so that's a good thing.
Okay, and
It's
now
dark. I'm scared.
we'll
scared
recheck
too.
that Drahuska's ready.
Yes.
And PaPaSmACK?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go on tilt. 3, 2, 1, tilt. Best of luck, both of you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Alright, I might not be talking as much with the match today because I'm being a little bit sick, but we'll enjoy it. Okay, keeping fairly even with level 2. Wouldn't expect too much of a gap unless there's some major marble stocks. I'm not sure, Samath, with how the timer works, how you'd set that up. Just a question randomly. It's just a link here, but the link to the timer doesn't, like, you can get the same looking timer, but the timer itself won't be synced is the issue. Like, the ideal one would be to have a synced timer so both people it's actually just the timer that Drumba uses that he shared with Ada, and then Ada shared with me, so I can go grab it for you. I can grab the link. But yeah, we're coming through level 5 for Drahuska. Check what our in-game time looks like at the end here. 1:34. Nice, it's very fast seed. Because the previous week's CB had like 1:50 at the end of 5, I think it was. Which I guess PaPaSmACK's a bit closer to, but I think that's just because of some nasty marble catches. Did something go wrong on Drahuska's side? Can't believe Samath scores and problems. I mean, that was the reason why I made my sim tilts be something that viewers could choose to get into by our channel point redeem. So if people want to have that joke, it's like, oh my god, why are you slowing down? I even got 2 of one person because they redeemed the channel point redeemed effectively twice. Oh, just going outside. If only Drahuska could see ahead so she didn't go the wrong way on the egg basket. 2 minutes and 52 seconds for long line for Drahuska. We can compare that for PaPaSmAcK. Oh, a squeegee timing. Oh, she makes it, so it's fine. This is a different road. Huh? Oh, interesting. That's no good. Seen it happen a few times in the past, so not exactly surprised, but oof. We need to get Road into more WTA matchups, and SEMF hasn't been around for a while. Drew's got an awkward stick. 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Yeah, exactly. We've only ever had Road as a fill-in, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 1 week he signed up. I feel like both times he played were just substituting. We got PaPaSmAcK signing up, and obviously LT would be an interesting one for Road as well. Give Road and LT like a... Well, I'd say do a marbles matchup, but LT probably wouldn't want to do a marbles matchup because of requirement to be sim tilt. But yeah. On to 12. Drahuska is finishing it off as PaPaSmAcK starting. Obviously, the actual like real time between the levels doesn't matter too much because it's basically inking him. It lets the tilters go a little bit slower if they want to. Obviously, my preference is not to stall too much, but if you're physically wanting to take a break of your hands or something like that, entirely reasonable. The only thing I really don't want to avoid is people like intentionally sort of waiting to watch the opponent to get an advantage in like timing levels or something like that. I doubt people will be able to get an actual advantage out of it, but there's a chance that happens that if people like take that to the logical extreme, it becomes a bit of a problem. Yeah, SMFS Road would be an interesting one. What format would they want to play? That'd be the next question. Ooh, squeegee. Oh. I think if Drahuska kept more of those marbles on, the jump would have been a bit easier. I think she can still jump with this number, but it's going to be tough to get 3 over. Yeah, if she had like all the marbles left. There's no hybrid. The format is distance, marbles, speed. I haven't made a hybrid style format yet because I'm not really sure what I want to do for it. Oof, okay. PaPaSmAcK also misses a squeegee, but he has a few more marbles, so he might be able to jump 3 over. Yeah, he gets 3 over. But then he still has to wait for a rotating bridge. So I think. Oh my god, Drahuska. Oh my god. People not setting their name color, shaking my head. Yeah. Under 15 for both of them. I didn't check the times. I'm trying to make sure I remember to check the times at the end of each set of 3 levels. So like 6 and then onwards, but oops. PaPaSmAcK waiting for the later time. He didn't risk it like Drahuska. These side steps can be so annoying. $20 minutes left, so we're 10 minutes in now. Level 16 for PaPaSmAcK, level 17 star for Drahuska. Nice. Level 17 looks pretty decent. Alright. Nice peel out of the egg basket from PaPaSmAcK, but just one marble stuck. Drahuska nicely through the side steps. Good line up for the bow tie. This is going to be a weird one. What does Drahuska do? Pretty sure she could have gone on the right side of that, but it's a bit risky, so I respect it. PaPaSmAcK coming to the end of 17. Peeling off the back marbles nicely from the looks of it. That's 7 at the front, so he's good. On to 18. PaPaSmAcK tries to just send straight forwards, but that window is not going to hell let him. Level 19. And so level 19 would have been the time for level for Drahuska. But level 18 would have been the target time for Drahuska, and PaPaSmAcK I don't think got to 18 in time, so he would have gone to 17 if we were playing the speed format. Just those things that I like to keep an eye out for. Hang on a minute, we're at that level that matters for speed. In the meantime, I finally read through the MLT announcement. Oh my god, double timing tile's not great, but I'm sure both competitors can handle it. The question is, do they rush for it or not? Because they can handle it, but there's the, do you take the safe timing or do you just take a timing that works? Like that, what timing for Drahuska just there would have worked, but it's how much of a risk do you want to take? The cross ramp is getting closer, so it's always easy to wait longer. It's the question is, do you take the earliest possible timing or not? And another timing tile. This is not a double up. Oh, PaPaSmAcK. Oh my god. That would not be the way I do that tile, but PaPaSmAcK made it work, so respectable. At least a small nice group came out for just go PaPaSmAcK waiting to warm his hands from the looks of it. I guess that's warming. Oof, my god. Nice hit on PaPaSmAcK. A little bit of a tie level, but gets through it. They're both on 20 now. Drahuska coming to the end though. I think PaPaSmAcK may have a little bit of time because he rushed that cross ramp, but what is Drahuska waiting for? That's the question. Oh, the bridge to be in a better spot? Okay, yeah. It's interesting to see just gonna go these optimizations because like PaPaSmAcK isn't even doing it, so she's just like doing it to prove a point. There's about a minute gap, I think, which is actually not that significant, so it's probably still worthwhile to consider trying to optimize time, but alrighty. 21 finish for Drahuska. Okay, 14 minutes left for the actual match time soon, so as PaPaSmAcK finishes, it should be about that. This is definitely not something you want to rush. Probably also not something you want to do the left side cradle skip for, but ooh, okay. Too bad. Let's see how PaPaSmAcK goes with it. And another timing tile. At least these squeegees are 30 seconds, so it's a guaranteed timing. And then, yeah, you'll have to see about the other one after. Like, I think no matter the timing, if you go behind it, you're guaranteed to be safe, but don't know how confident you are with that. PaPaSmAcK makes it through a similar way to Drahuska. Yeah, with the squeegees being half the speed they were before, the combo's at least not as concerning, but yeah. When the squeegees are twice as fast as this difficulty, yeah, it's definitely like a awkward timing combo. PaPaSmAcK taking some risks on the squeegee and catching up in real time. In-game time, Drahuska finishes at a 15:53. PaPaSmAck finishing his in-game time at a 17:1. So about a 70-second gap between them. 68, 69 seconds probably. look at a corner skip. Looks like both of them are taking it. This next corner skip, not so good. I don't think either of them will take it. And Drahuska comes to the end of 23. 17 seconds. 17 minutes, not 17 seconds. But like that means that she finished at level 23 at the same time that PaPaSmAcK finished 22 in game time. So she's basically a full level ahead. Even though they visually look on the same level, Drahuska in game time is a minute ahead. Actually, even longer. The lead's extended. It's now a minute 20. Another timing cut tile. Nice. I'm sure that's just what Drahuska wanted to see. PaPaSmAcK making it to the bridge at the same time as Drahuska. Drahuska a little bit ahead. I think. Oh, obviously this is our first bumper maze because we couldn't have had one on a level earlier. I don't think I saw one earlier this level, so see how they go with this. Definitely one of those ones that takes quite a bit of time, which means there's a bit of room to improve time because of all the like bits you have to turn and stuff and whatnot. So time to save by avoiding using corners and whatnot. Drahuska getting through nicely. PaPaSmAcK coming in behind. You can see PaPaSmACK's pushing a bit harder around some of those corners. 19 minutes and 3 seconds for Drahuska and 20 minutes and 20 seconds for PaPaSmAcK. We currently have 8 minutes, 30 seconds in real time left for the timer. Both getting through that hammer. PaPaSmAcK now ahead on the level. Ooh, that's scary. If he goes straight down, there's a few bounces he can do here, but they're not very nice. It looks like he's got it though. Incredibly scary spot, but PaPaSmAcK manages. Drahuska looks like she's a little bit better spot. Makes it over. PaPaSmAcK makes it over as well. Does he go all the way through? No? Oh, he does. Straight to the squeegee. Oh my god, PaPaSmAcK is... Oh my lord. Makes it work though, but holy, PaPaSmAcK finishes at 22 minutes and 14 seconds. And Drahuska does the same strat, but less rushy because he didn't take the squeegee timing. 21 minutes, 11 seconds. About a minute still. Oh my god, PaPaSmAcK missed the button. That's not what you want to say. Drahuska gets the button. Goes a bit wider to keep all the marbles. Nice. At these levels, keeping marbles is definitely an advantage. Just makes it a lot more comfortable doing levels, combos. So I'm making it out of button maze. Drahuska back in the lead again in the level. Pyramid's one of her favorite tiles, so I'm sure she'll go well. I should probably make proper context that Drahuska does not like that. Does not like the pyramid. So definitely one that she has to consider a bit more. And they both finish off. On to 27, both of them. Looks like about a minute 15 difference. Lead for Drahuska. The level 30 pyramid's not terrible, but yeah. The rest of them are pretty awful. And there's decent strats to the first version. Nice. 3-tile combo, let's go. Drahuska floats in. Clips the star. PaPaSmAcK floats out. Looks like he can avoid the star touch. Drahuska gets some momentum so she reduces spread. PaPaSmAcK avoids the star. Big group for PaPaSmAcK. We have 3 minutes left. We're definitely at the point where it's more important just to not scuff than to be rushing. PaPaSmAcK taking right side, Drahuska taking left side. Both making it into the side step. Oh no, PaPaSmAcK. That is not what we want to see. Just over the edge on the side step. With that, well, let's see that starts missing at 24. Definitely a tough one. That means Drahuska has won the match because of the better time on a 26. I don't think PaPaSmACK's going to make it back in 17 minutes, but he can give it a go. To get back, in theory, technically it's possible, but it requires a close to perfect speed run, which is a tall order. Drahuska starts 28. That's overtime. Well, I'll mute Drahuska and see how she's feeling. I'll let PaPaSmAcK keep tilting, but I don't think it's really worth running unless he wants to. Hey, Drahuska.
Hey.
Nicely done. Obviously, yeah, you had a time lead for most of the match, but also about neck and neck on the level, which made it interesting. Could see how you guys are
Yeah.
progressing.
Yeah. It did get a little bit more interesting, like in the later levels. Just seeing like we us being right at the same place almost the whole time.
Yeah, obviously you started waiting around for combos, which, or like the start of levels to get timings, which made you very close on the overall time. Was there a particular strategy with some of them? Just like, I looked like one of them was waiting for a bridge to line up. Basically, most of them were just timings, weren't they?
Yeah, most were just timings. One I needed to do something.
Yeah, I noticed that you like went
So
at the end of a level rather than the start of one at one point. I'm assuming that was the point we had something to
yeah,
do.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, very close up till 27. Could have gone either way because obviously, like, if you scuffed there, then PaPaSmAcK would have been able to finish that level. But and you were actually pretty close to it because of that combo.
yeah. I was down to 3 marbles, so yeah. If anything harder was up after it, might have been the other way.
But yeah, just the unfortunate like the size test can be rough like that. You just miss, you forget which version you're on, and it's just like, oh my god, miles off the map. So what can you do? Good performance from PaPaSmAcK though. Taking
For sure.
it quite far. Um, but I need to figure out what PaPaSmAcK wants to do, if he wants to keep it going or it's the other things he wants to do. I don't mind either way. We can keep watching PaPaSmAcK. See how he goes. Is there anything else to chat about? Obviously, I mentioned that I'd finally read through the MLT announcement.
Yeah, yeah, I read it before.
Unfortunate thing to
Started as
see, but
well.
sort of expected to happen eventually, considering what we've seen with WTA as well. Numbers have not been particularly amazing.
Yeah,
Makes it
and him getting a new job and everything together, I guess.
hopefully by the time Drumba's back with it, we'll have a little bit better situation for competitive tilts, but who knows?
We can hope, but knowing how things have been going, not really optimistic, unfortunately.
It's a bit tough, but we're just gonna wait and see. Basically, that's the outlook, but that's basically always been the outlook with tilts. Is just wait and see if Pixel does something good or not.
Yeah.
I'll at least give the PaPaSmAcK the benefit that I did see what he did there with the skip around the outside of the squares. Obviously, doesn't actually help you very much because you don't have to wait for the squeegee anyway, but looks cool. So give him props for that. Style points. But yeah, it's a tough spot. I have my little project that I'm working on, not like a goal of actually replacing tilts, but just messing around with ideas of a similar genre. But nah. Oh, okay. Well, that we'll call it that. PaPaSmAcK going for style points. Welcome, PaPaSmAcK.
Yes, sir.
Good attempt. Obviously, a rough scuff on 28 basically decided the match, but you're actually neck and neck at
Yeah.
that point. And Drahuska dropped down to 3 marbles on that level as well, so there's a chance that she scuffs and you get through that level. So
Yeah, those upper levels were kind of hard to speed tilt. I mean, they were doable. Don't get me wrong, but had a couple
yeah,
close reactions, a couple nice saves there where I saved them 3 on that bow tie. That was kind
yeah.
of
The bow tie
sketchy.
one,
But
I like at the start I thought it was bad, and then I saw you stabilize. I'm like, okay, you're good, and then it went bad again. And I'm like, oh my god.
yeah,
So
and then I
good.
got it stabilized. It's okay. I can do this. I can do this. I was sweating. I've got to go change shirts after this because my back is like pouring sweat. But yeah, my hands were going a million miles an hour. I was in full tunnel vision, but I think I've definitely improved on the speed side.
Yeah,
So,
definitely like
and the distance side.
getting runs to 27 is great because oftentimes we'll see matches scuff out at 24s because of
Well, going to 27 as fast as we were just going that's ridiculous. Nobody should do that. That's crazy.
yeah. But yeah, obviously great to see any run that goes past 24 in this format. I'm pretty happy with.
Good.
And then especially
I would
27.
definitely be interested in another distance match, even a rematch against Drahuska. So,
I
as we
think
practice 7 days a week.
yeah.
So,
In theory, in the half an hour, it's possible to get to 30, but
yeah.
I don't expect
But
anyone
yeah,
to get that in an actual match because obviously that like
I,
getting
I
to 30
think we could
requires
have
some
got
pretty
there.
severe risks.
I think
And
we
not
could have.
with this many timing tiles as well.
Yeah, the timing tiles on there was just like do I try and make it there that way I don't have to skip it, or do I try wait it out, so. But kind of wish there was more drops on that, but
Yeah, the drops
they
definitely
weren't.
make it a bit faster.
Yes, they do.
But yeah, in the like weekly seeds that I post, 2 of the weeks I managed to get to 30 within 30 minutes in game time, and then other weeks I've scuffed like 28 or yeah, I scuffed 21 during one of them as well.
Yeah,
Just it
we've been
happens.
running one called VAW the last couple weeks, and it's really fast up until 24, and then 25, 26, 27, 28 to 30 kind of gets real sketchy.
Yeah,
Combinations
definitely
just do
those
not
things where
work.
once you get into 24 plus, the combos can be pretty ridiculous.
Mhm.
Makes it a lot harder to keep going fast. Um, but yeah, as I said, any runs that get to sort of 24 plus in this format, I'm pretty happy with. Definitely a good performance from both people if they're getting there. It's just obviously at that point then scuffs become so likely that that's often where you'll see matches get decided by a scuff. That
But
cradle to
GG's Drahuska.
cross ramp from you PaPaSmAcK was such a close call at like 20.
Yeah, it was under control. You didn't hear me.
Drahuska ended up waiting
You
for
talking
like
about the one where you talking about the one where I went from all the balls to 3 balls like
yeah.
in one drop? That was intentional. I knew that was going to happen, so I'd anticipated that. So
Yeah, it was just Drahuska waited for like 20 to 30 seconds to try and get a better timing for it. So it was like the duality of Drahuska being just patient and you just like setting
well,
it
a
and
little
dropping down
birdie
to
named
3.
Jack told me, he says, "Don't wait, go." He said it's not about percentage, just send it. As long as you know you're going to get 3 through, go for it.
Drahuska's got that
So,
same combo again here. She's just waiting.
yeah,
And it is the other way where it's going
mm-hmm.
worse and worse.
It should be getting better and better now.
So that's why I went ahead and pulled out on that paddle, on that exit side, and I pulled it to about the red tab.
I think
And I'm
it's
like,
actually better
okay,
to
I'm
sit
just.
low and then pull up later, but yeah.
Well, I was hoping to stay a little bit high on that
Yeah,
red
yeah.
line so that when it came up, I would have a little bit more of a bite onto that cross ramp.
Yeah,
But
yeah. It's just that's the
it
ideal thing is
worked,
if you go
you
up it
know.
later, you get some speed, so you can delay the pull down by going up it first and then getting pulled down. So if you wait until it starts lifting and then send up the slope, then the time it takes for it to pull you down is delayed by like that speed you have up it initially. So you get a bit extra bite as well if you stop like not at the top, but like just a little bit further down, and then send it just before
Yeah,
it starts lifting. But those are like minor improvements to sort of get a couple just a bit deeper.
but
Yeah,
it was a fun match, though.
yeah, good to watch. Some great saves from you PaPaSmAcK, and Druska had a couple as well.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch Drahuska's, so
I'll
if she posts her VODs, I'll definitely
I'll
go
post the
back
VOD of
and.
the matchup in a
Okay,
bit. I try and get it
that'll work.
within the day. I think last week it was a couple of days later just because I forgot, but I try and highlight all the
But
matches.
honestly, was it really that close?
Uh truthfully, Drahuska had waited like a minute in game time at the start of levels for particular level timings. So she was like truthfully a
Ah,
minute ahead, but from a viewer experience, you were literally neck and neck, like tile for tile. So
yeah,
like
okay,
in terms of
nice.
result of the match, if you tied on a level finish, Drahuska would have won by like a minute.
Ah, okay.
But because we're at the point where like if one of you scuffed, there was no coming back. It was like, yeah, basically either player scuffs, it decides the match.
All right. Well,
So
GG's.
GG.
Good game.
definitely one of the best matchups we've had, especially for a first time performance. Um,
Well, I mean, I am a seasoned tilter, though, so
yeah, you've
it's
played
not
in.
really a
You've got your
first-time
experience in
performance.
MLT and the Bretzel Cup. You played
Yeah,
some
so
STS ride as well, or
yeah, I did a little bit, not a lot. I mean,
but obviously the 20 marble count.
sim tilts are kind of, they're awkward for me to do, because you don't get the same sensation yeeting a bot ball as you do a viewer ball. So
Yeah, it's why I'm not forcing people to run sims, but obviously it makes the like flow of the match a lot faster because you can just speed through the levels. So you don't have that like 10 seconds you have to wait at the start of every level, so you get through them a lot faster.
mm-hmm.
Um, there's benefits to it, and also the marble count's a
It
bit
was
more
enjoyable.
consistent.
I'll definitely sign up again. So we will hopefully next weekend we'll see y'all again.
With you saying that not caring about eating marbles, I'm gonna give you the marbles matchup next. See how you go with that one.
With who?
And we'll see who signs up, but give you a matchup where you have to save marbles.
That's fine. I can go. I go both ways now.
You
So.
you want to take Jack on in that format?
I'd prefer to just run a straight
Straight
speed
speed?
run against
Fair
Jack,
enough,
kind of
yeah.
like what we did tonight.
We can give you that. I know that like Ada
Maybe
does not
maybe
like doing the
even
marbles one.
maybe next week can we try the speed format?
Yeah, we can try it. If Jack wants to do another speed format, we can do you versus Jack for the
I'd
speed
like to at
format.
least try all the formats before I, do another distance or another,
We had Semef
you know what
try
I'm
the
saying?
new marbles format against Jack,
Well,
right? I think.
I know that somebody, since they know that I'm signing up next week, I can almost guarantee you 121% that some math is going to sign up. So
Yeah,
if he's available,
we can have a look, try and figure it out.
because me and Samaf, we still have a little MLT grudge to take care of. So
But yeah, we'll figure it out. Try and set up some matchups. Always, I can run a couple in a day if we had the sign-ups. It's just recently we haven't really had enough to do 2 matchups in a single day, which is a little bit bleak, but I'll keep running them as long as we do have some people sign up.
well, I'll sign up when I can. I'm only available on Saturdays and Sundays, pretty much.
I appreciate it. It's great to at least have some people trying it out when they get the chance.
Well, it gives me that good aspect of getting back into the competition into it. So it's fun. It's always enjoyable to do them. So
Tina wants to verse me. I think I could, in theory, set that up. Yeah. I mean, like previously, so the thing was is that for what
Miss Tina and a Dublix match.
one of the
Ooh.
things that happened was people had me
A Dublix.
raid myself at the end of one of these streams, and that means I was literally streaming on TU and my own channel at the same time. So in theory, I could do that, and we could have a match up, and then we had
No,
to figure out how to do
Dublix.
commentary. But I think I'd have to do self commentary on my own match, but we can make that work.
We got to give a little bit of a handicap to Miss Tina. So you have to run with 3 balls only.
But yeah,
I just gave you a little bit of an advantage, Miss Tina.
we'll have to figure out the format because if it's some old format, that's basically impossible. But yeah.
Ah, you can do it, dude. I've seen you tilt to like level 30 with 3 balls before.
Tina's been practicing 3 balls? Hell yeah.
I remember those days. Sitting in the TU staff room watching Dublix tilt 30 with 3 balls on purpose.
I don't think I've done it too much because I don't do 3 marbles, but yeah, I've done a couple of runs to sort of the 27-30 range with 3 marbles. I don't really push it much further because at that point, 3 marbles is a bit of a pain. At least for the starter level. I like having that buffer at the starter level so that I can throw some off and just be like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. But
I see that.
appreciate the event. So
We'll
I'm gonna
let
jump
Drahuska
back
wrap
over
up
the
because she's rated
stream.
out. So,
Ah,
anything you want to say or shout out Drahuska before we let you go?
No, I don't think so. There isn't anything going on with me, so yeah. Just thank everyone for being actually here and watching still as
Yeah.
viewers and everything.
As you
much
mentioned with
love to
the
all the tilt viewers.
MLT stuff, it's a bit tough right now with viewers and tilters, just with all the stuff going on with tilters, not particularly positive, but Anna stuck around and keeps watching. Always good to have you and Sue hanging out. We'll hopefully be back next week. I need to figure out schedule. I think we'll be running around about the same time next week.
Okay.
Because it should work.
That should work. That should work out for me. So.
But I'll finalize the schedule and post a new weekly seed hopefully today, and I'll highlight the VOD as well.
Awesome.
Anything you have to shout out, PaPaSmAcK, before we let you go?
No, our normal thing, 7 days a week, tilting, Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 p.m. And then Saturdays and Sundays is kind of, hit or miss, but we usually get at least a 6 to 8 hour stream in every Saturday, every Sunday. So just keep pushing. Keeping the tilts alive is our goal. So
Yep, sounds good.
it's why we haven't moved to the other side of the matrix yet. So.
Looks like you're the only tilter on right now, so I think I was gonna probably send them over to you anyway, but I was having to check if there was anyone else on.
Okay.
Might as well. But yeah, we'll send everyone
I'm
over
not
to
sure.
you.
I haven't checked it since before the match. So
I was like, I should probably have a quick check to see if there's anyone else like newly on, but you're
I
still
noticed
going,
we've
so
had a couple. We've had a couple new tilters lately too. So
yeah, I spotted a few. It's just obviously hard for me to keep up sometimes with everything
There's one called Scrap or Scrape. What was his name? Can't remember. Scraps Gaming. He tilts every Friday, so I try to go in there and keep him positive and everything, keep him into it. But he's getting better, so hopefully we get more tilters in the community and keep it vibrant.
Yeah, good to see. But yeah, I'll be sending it off. Hopefully I'll try and do a stream tomorrow morning for my time, so that'll be evening tomorrow.
Okay. I'll
For
try to drop
my
in.
weekly top 10 run. Other than that, we'll see y'all later. I was hoping to do some today, but I'm still sick, so I'm like, I should probably just leave it for a day and then hopefully I feel a bit better tomorrow. But yeah. Have a good one, everyone. See you all tomorrow, hopefully. And have a good luck with the rest of your run, PaPaSmAcK.
Yes, sir.
Alright, bye-bye.